Would you like to let this turtle walk around?
The diamondback terrapin, a coastal turtle known for its colorful and distinctive shell pattern, was once considered a delicacy and nearly hunted to extinction. Now, it's the unintended victim of a new threat: ghost crab traps. Here in New Jersey, conservationists pioneered new technologies and legislation to protect terrapins against derelict fishing gear, an initiative that has grown to involve state and local governments, crab trappers, and even you. Diamondback terrapins share a habitat with the blue crab along the Atlantic coast from Cape Cod to the Gulf of Mexico. Out of the millions of crab traps fished each year, about 20% are abandoned, turning into ghost traps that can fish for up to 20 years after they're left behind. Terrapins are especially vulnerable to crab traps. About 15,000 are killed each year in New Jersey alone. Dwindling numbers of terrapins could affect the entire salt marsh ecosystem, from snails up the food chain to alligators and bobcats. Although terrapins aren't federally recognized under the Endangered Species Act, several states have given them a conservation status. As of 2006, 7 states listed terrapins as a species of special or state concern. In Massachusetts, their status is threatened, and in Rhode Island, they're listed as endangered. Protecting terrapins from the crab traps provides a unique challenge to conservationists.
Terrapins are carnivores like crabs, and they're attracted to the same kind of bait that's used in the crab traps. And terrapins are air breathers, whereas of course crabs have gills, and so crabs can stay underwater indefinitely, in fact have to. And once a terrapin gets into a crab trap, it's very difficult for it to get back out.
In the mid-1990s, Roger Wood and his colleagues wanted to find a way to help terrapins get back out without affecting the crab catch.
We started experimenting with devices to put on the entrance funnels of the crab traps that would still allow crabs in the traps, but would prevent terrapins from getting into those traps. And we estimated that that probably reduced the number of terrapins getting into crab traps by about 90%.
They called them terrapin excluders, a plastic or metal device measuring 2 by up to 6 inches. It wasn't long before the state of New Jersey took notice.
So we had a lot of data, and based on that, the state of New Jersey decided to implement an excluder regulation requiring crabbers in New Jersey to put excluders on their traps.
Out of 16 states with terrapins, Maryland and Delaware have adopted similar legislation. Despite the legislation, they still find terrapins trapped in crab pots. Each summer, researchers at the Wetlands Institute recover abandoned crab traps in southern New Jersey.
For the summer of 2008, we retrieved about 51 ghost traps. It actually averaged out to about 1 terrapin per ghost trap that we retrieved, and only a small number of them did have excluder devices on them.
This is a funnel right here, and there's no excluder on it. So this is an exceptionally mangled one.
Now, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is getting involved.
I learned of the problem and the magnitude of the problem from David Lee, and he has the Tortoise Reserve. We wrote a grant proposal, and we were awarded funding to do the work, along with Andy Wood at the Audubon, North Carolina.
Andy Wood and his colleague Walker Golder conduct on-the-water surveys using side-scanning sonar. Once they find a derelict trap, they remove it with a grapple hook. Along with NOAA and the Tortoise Reserve, a nonprofit dedicated to conserving tortoises and freshwater turtles, their goal is to find the best methods to locate, remove, and dispose of crab traps, learn how the problem varies geographically, and educate the public about abandoned crab traps.
Protecting the environment and non-target species from the effects of fishing gear and fishing activity is a major mission of the NOAA Fishery Service.
At the Wetlands Institute, a major component of protecting terrapins from derelict fishing gear is public outreach.
My favorite group is the school children, which is actually the group of students who's been involved in the Terrapin Project for longer than anybody else. Every year the teacher invites us to come visit her class, and we bring terrapins to show the kids and tell them about the problems that terrapins are having. One of the peculiar things about conservation biology from a scientific point of view is that it really requires public participation to be successful.
Find out how you can adopt a terrapin. Go to www.wetlandsinstitute.org.